Hey, welcome back. We're going to be redoing an episode today. I really think that I need to redo it because we put some stuff on this Toyota of mine that I don't feel was the right choice. Hey, what's up? So I'm in the Toyota and it's consistently getting 30 miles per gallon, which is not good for me. So I'm rolling in right now to the Toyota dealer because I believe that these spark plugs that I've been getting are knockoffs. So we're going to go to the dealer and get some spark plugs. Honestly don't know where the parts department even is. Back when this was a Ford dealer, this building used to be a Ford dealer. It was over here on this side, so let's see if it still is. All right, I was correct on the location, and we are 13 bucks a piece. And here they are in the box. I'm opening one right now. I want to see, I don't know if these are NGKs or Densos or what they are, or if they even say. Alright, they're Densos. We're going to throw these in and see if I can't bring up my gas mileage. So this is basically what we're going to be using today. Obviously we need 4 plugs. We're going to be using a 5/8, and I think 16 millimeters, also the same thing. These are deep socket. This one's actually magnetic. I really like these. I ordered these on Amazon. It's a set of 3. 13/16 is one, and I don't remember what the other one is. 5/8 and 13/16 is only 2 I've ever used. Then I got me the flex ratchet here, and just an extension with a little bit of a wobble on it. Then I got my old school, this is original old school Craftsman torque wrench. It is the beam style. When you torque on it, it moves that little dial indicator right there, and that tells us where we're at. And then I always grab a piece of, what is this? This is 3/8 holes, I think. Yeah, 3/8 holes. And this is how I actually install plugs. You'll see this in a minute, but I insert the plug into the end of this hole and then go down inside and let this thing start the plug. What that does is basically extends on your fingers and allows you to start that plug without stripping it out by having it in a socket and not really being able to feel it, because you've got this leverage right here. We're also going to be putting a dab of this in every coil boot before we put it on. This is going to help us keep the water out and maintain connectivity. These are supposed to be gapped at 44, so we're going to really quickly gap these things. It's actually 0.044 inches. So if you look at this dial, we get the 0.040 right there, and then we go another 4 notches. So I just put it right on the middle of the electrode in the 44. That's what I've always done. It's always worked. You have to be careful with these though, by the way, because these are fine wires. You can tell that. Very, very small wire on that. Let's do it! As soon as I got over here, I remembered we also need a 10, and the 10 is for the cover bolts here. And we also need a 10 because that's what we need to remove the coils that are on top of the plugs. These two here, you just flat out remove, while the ones on the front, we just loosen up. because this cover is slotted on the ends. I just give it a little howdy doody like that, and this should lift straight off like so. I'll put that on the side. I just take my time, do these one at a time. It's not like it takes a lot of time anyway, but I just you know, take your time, pay attention to everything that's going on. This really is not a very long job to do. These boots and then the spring inside is also replaceable if you need that. Right now, these were replaced the last time that I did this job. Right now is a good time to look at these. So when we go right down in here like this, and these really should not be very tight. They're only like 13 foot-pounds. I'm gonna have to look it up again, but I think it's 13 foot-pounds that we need to tighten these to. They're not a bunch of torque. There's not a lot of torque, I should say, needed for these, and they look like these things hardly have any miles on them. They look like junk. These look horrible. Yeah, SKP. I do not recommend these. All right, and this is what I mean by inserting this right here. Then we take this rubber hose, just go straight down in here. We use this to start it. Okay. Probably should go get a shorter extension. So because it says between 13 and 20, we'll probably do like 15. Come on, get on there. There's 15 right there. Okay, now we'll take this filler off. Raise this out of here. Put some of this in there. And this puppy here, just snug. Last thing you want to do is strip this out. It's not holding anything down, or it's not holding anything that needs to be held on real tight. You just need this to stay in place. Yeah, these plugs are absolute garbage. Would not recommend these. 15. Oh yeah. Oops. Okay, on to the third one. Somebody's got a howling dog today. Ooh. We got a little oil around that feller. Let's have a look-see at that. It looks like it might be seeping out the plug itself. Let's see how loose this is, just by hand, see if I can get it by hand. No. It is pretty dang loose though. I think I put these at 13 last time, so maybe. It was pretty dang loose. Yeah, I think the oil's coming straight up from the bottom there. Weird. Hopefully my big head's not in your way. In his house. I just got a little brake cleaner. Just going to clean the end of this up a little bit. Probably come back in a couple days and check this just to make sure that this valve cover's not the leak, but I don't, looking at it, I really don't think it is. It was coming past that plug. I don't know if it's possible that those plugs just loosen up easier than other plugs or what, but I don't know why they would leak like that. I thought that on one of the other two also, that it was a little bit on the oily side coming out. We'll see how this one looks. That didn't look too bad, the coil. That one seemed tighter than the other one, so I don't know. height. I'll get this on there. 15. Okay. Okay, go ahead and stick this filler back on. Remember that we left those nuts on. They go just straight down in the groove, and you kind of sort of line this up. I don't make these very tight either. Okay, we're done. This is the first fill up since changing the plugs. I always got to go up to the... Alright. I don't remember how many miles to something. I haven't driven this for a couple days. 257 divided by 7.7. So 290.4 out of 8.5 gallons. Alright guys, I'm finishing up this video, and these plugs appeared to have fixed my problem of 30 miles per gallon. I filled it up I think 4 times now, and it's 33, 34. So basically a 10% increase, we'll just say. Hope this helped you out. Don't buy junk plugs. That's my advice to you. Peace.